you doing here? What's your intention? He's gone! Remain, he's escaped! Release the hunter, he's escaped!
Yeah, buddy.
Without even knowing where he began, Brent now has 24 hours to evade a well-equipped and motivated hunting team, which is controlled by Jared. From his escape point to his extraction point, there's just above a 950-foot elevation gain. However, that's just if you were traveling in a straight line. Given the extreme terrain plus the added element of evasion, Brent will most likely climb a few thousand feet today.
I want him dead, I want his family dead, I want his balls on a platter! We're coming for you, Brent! We're coming for you!
I'm gonna go get some Brent. You said you're coming for me. I'm coming for you, dude. You're gonna freeze.
Right that way.
There's not a lot of time for Brent to screw around. Just 10 minutes after Brent's escape, Jared is dropped off right at the camp and pointed in the very direction Brent took off in. So if he just ducked into the wood line right next to the camp, he might be in trouble.
Man, this shit is thick. This is Survivor, send it.
Roger, everything good?
Yeah, we're good. I haven't found my azimuth yet, though.
We're going to be waiting on you at your LZ no later than 23 hours from now. From here, you need to head northeast. How copy?
Roger, solid copy. Survivor out.
In the last challenge, the contestants began with smart cards in their kit. One of those cards provided them with a starting azimuth to get them headed toward the endpoint. But because this year we are simulating that the survivor has stolen a kit from one of the Op 4 soldiers, that would not be realistic. Playing the role of his rescue team, I make a call to Brent on the radio that he stole from the bad guys, and I put him on his starting course.
I gotta get this goddamn flexi cuff off my wrist. I'm gonna buy Cammy face paint, and then I can start heading northeast. So it's taken care of.
You could be held up 50 feet from me, just laying. I'd never see him. He could be that next little gully over. So we're gonna get up in here, on top here, and sit for a bit.
Alright guys, I've gained a little bit more distance on him, so I'm pretty comfortable now to kind of go through my gear, see what Randall blessed me with and what he fucked me on. So let's dig through this and see what we got. Alright, obviously got a compass already. .550 cord. Cami paint already utilized. Looks like we've got a ferro rod. Start fires. Nice. Nothing in the dump pouch. Emergency blanket. Got some medical tape. Got a rape whistle. Fat. Alright, jack shit in this canteen pouch. Alright, in the butt bag. Looks like we got a sterile compress. I'll probably end up using this as shit paper. Looks like it gave us K-bar. Canteen. Got my canteen cup and heater. So that's good. It's my comms. Nothing else in there. Alright. I got my watch cap. Neck gaiter. Got my sniper veil. Got an old angle head flashlight. We call these moonbeams in the Marine Corps. Nope. Didn't know if he stuffed pokey bait in there or something. GPS tracker. Looks like I got two granola bars. Make a lot of damn noise. When I first took off, this was clipped to the H straps. I put it in there because I was making too much noise rattling around. Alright, last bag is, I believe, just camera equipment. Yeah, batteries for the GoPro. No shit paper. What the fuck over? That one hurts, Randall. That one hurts. I'll also mention that he took all my warming layers. All I got on right now is this base layer. That's it. So, essentially, I gotta make a fire tonight, otherwise I'm gonna freeze my fucking ass off. Well, that's it. That's all my gear. So I'm gonna put this on and get moving again. We're going northeast, which should be that direction over there.
All that cool gear he brought out, and doesn't even get to use 90% of it, makes Brent a sad Marine.
Hunter, this is Scout. Stand by for enemy intel update.
That's Bill coming to me.
Because Stoker is using the same tracking system as us, he knows exactly where the survivor is. So the way the intel updates work is every hour, if the hunter wants it, Stoker will give him the survivor's last known location, his direction from the hunter, and his last known activity. And we keep it fair by making sure that the intel updates are not 100% accurate. By keeping the hunter within 200 to 300 meters of the survivor at all times, that ensures that there is a lot of pressure on him for the entire event. Make one tiny mistake in sound or light discipline, and you will be caught.
That concludes the report. How copy?
Check on his water. Change some batteries. Make sure he's good to go. How you doing? Good. How are you? Awesome.
Some tough ass shit.
Yeah, it is.
Holy fuck.
Manganese is crazy, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. I got hung up on all this deadfall up here.
Yeah.
There's no not making noise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save my perks for later on.
Okay.
Whenever I need them. You know, I kind of have a game plan. You know, I'm trying to. You moving east, so I'm trying to parallel them.
Yeah. It's a tough climb, huh, pup?
If I'm guessing right, he's back over this way behind me somewhere.
Ish.
Ish, yeah. I'm gonna give you some of my base layers.
Okay, yeah, whatever you need to drop off.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Your core temp is shooting up.
Yeah. Oh, that first hike up that, I got sweaty real quick.
So when you departed, what were you thinking when you left the tent as far as the direction you wanted to travel? Like, what was your first instinct?
I was trying to go the direction you told me. And it's a 50-50 crapshoot once he gets up there, whether he goes left or right.
Right.
I would think he would do some kind of a turn at some point. Either on purpose or inadvertently, just due to the terrain and just the way you have to navigate these hills. They're rough. I'm gonna take my base layer and my pants off here too.
We don't need to see his junk, do we?
But
all right.
So yeah, I think we're good to go.
Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna bug out.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thanks. So I'm gonna head off into the Manzanitas.
Right on. Oh, thanks. These Manzanitas are thick as fuck, guys. Look at this. I'm essentially having to crawl my hands and knees through this. And my avenues of approach are pretty slim. I'm pretty much just having to find these little tiny trails that are just big enough for me to crawl through and slowly make my way down.
So Survivor is on course north-northeast, and Hunter's sitting right up there above them, waiting. Survivor's making good progress. He's got to get all the way up here, top right corner of the screen. Going pretty well.
Holy shit, guys, look at that view. Looks like I might have stumbled upon a trail, too. Go ahead.
Everything good?
Yeah, except I just realized you took all my warming layers, you bastard. And there's no shit paper.
Alright, you're sit rep, you're on course to reach the LZ. When you move again, you might want to head more northeast and you'll totally be on course.
Roger.
So I'm staring at two hills over here. It looks like there's a saddle. I'm essentially descending a hill right now. If I were Jared, I'd be making my way up on this high ground. So I'm not too terribly sure I want to be making my way back uphill. I think I'm going to go in this draw down here and skirt the base of these hills. Maybe crest over by that saddle. We'll see what it looks like. The terrain has been pretty fucking rough. A lot of manzanitas. I finally got to an area that's a little bit more open. It's given me more avenues of approach, so we'll see how it works out. Well, guys, it's that time. And let's just say that this sterile compress is not going to be sterile much longer.
I'm gonna stop here. Getting ready to go. Didn't hear anything, see anything. So I'm gonna work down that way, but then I'm gonna keep cutting to the right. Almost like a zigzag. You know, trying to follow the terrain. These old dead pines. Let's see when I stand up. I'll see what it looks like up that way. Maybe I can cut over and then down. Man, it is just so thick here. The ground is just covered with these. Just absolutely covered.
So it's just like what happened last time when you have an expert out there, and in this case we have two experts. Kind of slow going. Brent is making excellent progress, very good tactics, and Jared as the hunter is doing an outstanding job, especially with the intel he is given. Sometimes it's even a little boring, but just for us, it's definitely not boring for them. See this terrain? I'm creeping up and down.
All right, guys. So I'm trying to make my way northeast. So essentially straight up over this hill, Originally I was going to try to make it for a saddle, but if you guys look, I'm just inundated with manzanita, and I don't know if I can get through that quietly. So I think I'm actually going to do a beeline and go straight northeast up this hill, right through there. I haven't heard any talking, haven't heard any radio chatter from the enemy, so far so good. And I'm gonna make my way that direction unless I start hearing the enemy moving on me. So let's go.
Hey Hunter, just checking in, see how you doing. Roger. Looking to see if you wanted to maybe get a drone up in the sky or use one of your other perks. Over.
What is your location right now?
I'm about 400 meters to your southwest. Over. But all assets are available as needed. Regardless of where I'm at, I got you covered.
Can you have a scout or a rover go to the road directly to the north of me?
Yeah, Roger, I can send a scout up that way. He's getting ready to do a drive-through anyways and see how things are shaking.
Okay, just have him go up on the road directly to the north and just kind of stage there for a little bit and report on any sightings or activity there.
Roger, solid copy.
I just want to show you the kind of stuff I'm dealing with right now. I've spent more times crawling on my hands and knees and on my belly than I've liked. But if you guys can see, this is what ends up happening. You get in this big patch of manzanitas, and you got to look for an opening. Like that's my opening right there, that little tiny crevice. So literally the only way through this stuff is just crawling on through. And sometimes you can power on through it, but a lot of it's so thick, it's just impassable. So I just gotta crawl one stride at a time through it.
All right, I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes. Haven't heard anything. All right, I'm gonna continue on. I'm going to push on here. I'm going to go down this little draw. I'm kind of heading at between a 40 and 50 degree heading. Yeah, this is terrible.
From higher that the enemy might be in my AO. I heard some rustling of bushes. I'm not sure if it's an animal or if it's Jared. I'm gonna hunker down here for a minute. Let it pass. And then we'll get moving again.
Man, it's fucking thick.
With less than 19 hours until extraction, Brent only has just over a mile left to cover. Under these circumstances, however, it could take all night to cover that distance.